Hey, welcome to the Bitcoin update for the weekend. I left you guys, if you guys watched my live stream yesterday, last night, super late at night at 10 p.m. Central Time, I said that right now I see Bitcoin in a flag. So let me go over to that chart. Hold on, let me go to the 5-minute time frame. So it was where was it? I know I drew it. Huh. Interesting. Well, my measurement was $112,500. We got up to $112,200. Not exactly sure where my flag went, but if you go back and watch the live stream, you would see what I was talking about. I said the bigger idea is that we let likely go down, but I said short term I would be looking for a flag, and I'm still trying to figure out where that's at. I don't know why I can't find it right now, so hold on a second. Let me find it. So 10 p.m. So right now what time is it now? It's currently 10, so it would have been around here. So maybe it was one of these flags. I saw the flag on the 1-minute time frame. So it could have possibly been right around here. It was right after we broke above the 200-day moving average, and we got a pump. So either way, my measure move was $112,500. It possibly was right here. I don't remember exactly where it was, but it was maybe right here. I don't know where my chart went. I don't know why it would be deleted. But either way, let me just see if this is what I was talking about. It probably was. That measure move would take you to yeah, it was right there. So the measure move was $112,500, and maybe a little bit higher, but my take profit was 112.5. We got up to 112.3 almost. And so far, can we get the bounce back to the measure move, or are we just going to roll over? I have not taken profits yet. I will say, while I was live, I entered the trade, and then by the end of the live stream, it was only a half-hour live stream. By the end of the live stream, I also boom, I take profit to break even, so I have no risk in the trade. Let's go see how the trade's doing right now, actually. It's up 28 bucks. When I left the live stream, it was maybe up to maybe 17, 20 bucks. 0.05 Bitcoin small trade. But yeah, so at this point we have to bounce, or my stop loss is 110.8, which was my entry price. So if we go much lower, I'm going to get stopped out, which would suck because I was so close to the take profit. But either way, that is what we got going on. I'll leave this trade going. We'll see what happens. It's a small position. It is what it is. I would love to win the trade. It would be nice. This has been, for me, even a brutal week. Luckily, I didn't get liquidated, but it has not been good. So yeah, that's what I see going on short term. Let me go to the 15-minute time frame and see what's going on. So like the 50-minute time frame, I saw this descending triangle, but I said also it's unlikely that we break down initially because the 4-hour time frame was oversold, and we still need to get some kind of dead cat bounce. The 50-minute time frame right now, it looks ugly, I will say that, but this is still a flag above you're below the 200-day moving average, but this is still flag, and can we make a higher low? I would say if anything, it's like a slightly falling wedge. And you would need the 4-hour time frame to pump here. But here's the idea. The 15-minute time frame is in a falling wedge or a bull flag, whatever you want to call that. It's kind of in the middle. Either way, they're bullish patterns. Your measure move would take you up to $114,200. And then the 1-hour time frame doesn't look good to me. Look, the stock RSI coming down, sell signal on the money flow. 2-hour time frame, same situation. Although money flow is bullish on the 2-hour. 3-hour, that's a lower high on the stock RSI. That's not good. Buy signal, but it doesn't look great. And the 4-hour time frame, like I said, the 4-hour time frame would be what would push you up possibly today to $114,200. But look, stock RSI is going to make a lower high unless we get a miracle, and I just don't see it happening. But that doesn't mean you can't still put it in a lower high around 114 or something like that. 114.4 would be resistance. So that would make sense to me to get a bounce at 114.4 before we continue this bloodbath to the downside, which I'm still projecting to happen. But I still think later today we could continue a bounce up. But if we lose 110.8, then it's game over. We're probably going to roll over down to new lows. If we can hold $110,800, then I could see a move up to 114.4 before maybe that could be a rejection point. So for the rest of the day, I'm going to stay long. I would say if this, then that. I can't stay with you guys all day. But if we get a move, if we can hold $110,800, I'd be looking for a move to 114.4. If we lose at the level of $110,800, I'd be looking for a move down to to this local low at 109.7. If you lose that level, I'd be looking for the next support to be below 109.7. No, the next support is not that low. If you lose 109.7, your next support would probably be this wick at 107, and then if you lose that level, there's a lot of liquidity sitting at 105,000. If you lose 105,000, which I don't think that's going to happen today, your next target would be 102.7. But there's a lot of liquidity sitting right here. So that's my update, guys. Those are the levels to watch out for. Again, the bull scenario is we hold 110.8 and we get a move to 114.4 later today or tomorrow. That's my update. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys hit the like, hit the bell notification so you get notified every time I post a video. That's my game plan for the day. Again, I'm staying long if we stay above 110.8 with a take profit at 112.5. Even though we could get a move to 114.4, I will be taking profits at 112.5 today. I don't want to overtrade on a Sunday. I just don't want to. I would love a $1,000 pump though on a Sunday. That'd be awesome. If you guys have requests for altcoins, let me know in the comment section below. Again, I have a trading group. Feel free to join that. That's on Discord. I have a free Telegram as well if you want to join that. I notify you guys when I go live, at least there. So that's free to join. No reason you can't be in there. And that's my update for Bitcoin. I'll see you guys in the next one. The trend is your friend until the end. I will say on the 4-hour time frame, the trend is to the downside. On the 1-hour time frame, the trend is to the downside. On the 15-minute time frame, the trend is to the downside. So you need like the 5-minute. You need the 5-minute to hold the 200 here at 111.3. Honestly, it looks like it might just roll over. 4 minutes rolling over, 3 minutes below the 200, 1 minute and 2 minute. Smaller time frames are like 5 minutes and under look bearish to me. So I'm gonna stay long because I still think the 4-hour time frame can pump you, but I'd be cautious here. Again, if you lose 110.8, it's over. That's all I got. See you guys in the next one. Have a great Sunday. Goodbye.